more breaking news update coming in. The government has given approval to Bharat Biotech's nasal vaccine. 2 drops of the vaccine are to be used as per the description. It will be introduced in immunization program starting today itself. So the center to soon use the Bharat Biotech's nasal vaccine as booster dose for those above 18 years of age. The manufacturer already applied for permissions. The process is now in its finality. It's in the final stage. Let me go back to Mohit once again, who's joining us with more details. Yes, Mohit.
Well, yes, in fact, the Bharat Biotech's nasal vaccine have been given approval by the central government, and the 2 drops of the nasal vaccine will be used, and it will be introduced in immunization program from today. It will come on COVID app from today, because given the fact that how there might be sudden rush at the various hospitals or the health centers regarding the precautionary dose, because remember, 27% of our population, between as we were discussing, has only taken the precautionary dose, and given the fact that the cases of COVID are going up in various other countries, specifically China, then people might rush to hospitals for this particular precautionary dose, and hence it is a very, very important step and in India's fight against COVID, that the Bharat Biotech nasal vaccine have been approved by the government, and Incovac is the name of the vaccine. Now the 2 drops of this particular vaccine would be used, and we also know for a fact that how earlier the health ministry has also stated that this particular nasal vaccine was under consideration, and from today it will come on COVID app. And as of now, only private hospitals will be giving this nasal vaccine. And we also know for a fact that how.
Okay, soon it's going to be introduced on the COVID platforms as well. So we're looking at speedy developments with regards to this input coming in. Stay on with us, Mohit. Let's talk about the features of this nasal vaccine and why it really truly has an edge over the existing vaccines. It's better than the injectionable counterparts, so convenience is one. Of course, it's also very cost effective, so that's another added advantage. It's also easier to administer, store and distribute compared to the other vaccines, the Covaxin and the Covishield. The nasal vaccine as a precautionary dose has added advantages in terms of storage as well. It also provides protection rights at virus entry points. So since this is a nasal vaccine and that's the entry point, it provides safety and provides vaccination at a very early stage as far as the dosage is concerned. It protects at nose or the upper respiratory tract, perhaps prevent the virus to go beneath, to go further. At a very preliminary stage is when it helps the virant body. Let me quickly go across to Dr. Naresh Trehan, who can put this in perspective for us. Dr. Trehan, tell us about, the nasal vaccine. Why is it that the Bharat Biotech's nasal vaccine has perhaps an edge over the other vaccines if we think of it from a precautionary dose point of view?
The basic thing is anything that is insulfated into the nose gets absorbed into the blood. So it's a route of delivery. So this vaccine, if it gets absorbed in the good measures, then it can give the immunity that any other vaccine will give. So it has been under trial, and I understand that there is a discussion going on right now in the ministry about whether to grant it emergency usage permit right now. So it is very convenient, no question, and it can be administered very easily to people and even to children. So that's why it is
effective. Dr. Trehan, there are a lot of pluses. Let's see how soon do we see the implementation take place on ground. Thank you for speaking to us here on Times Now. We shift our focus